started gambling at a young age. My main form of gambling was horses, dogs and trots. I can quite vividly remember going out to the trots with my father, maybe at 6 or 7 years of age. I can look back now and see that it was giving me an adrenaline rush way back then. I don't live in the past, but sometimes it's good to remember it. I don't ever want to forget it. Like, I've got a really, really good life today. I've got so many good things happening in my life. But I also remember if I have one gamble, I can go back to all that. So, yeah, I try not to live in it, but from time to time it'll come up. And talking about like this today, yeah, sometimes it just opens up some old wounds, you know?
Problem gambling has no prejudice for sex, age, whatever. It touches anybody. The issue is that quite often a problem gambler has got nowhere to go. I've often had phone calls after I've done media interviews or run some of our sessions where the problem gamblers or their spouse have come up and said, we've got nowhere to go, or we can't contemplate or we can't grasp what this issue is, or we don't know where we can get help. There is now a place where they can get help.
Look, I tell this story and I try not to get emotional about it, but I remember my mum and dad going on a holiday to Port Macquarie, and I had the keys to their house. In desperation, I said, I'll hock a little TV. If I collect some money from the TOB, I'll get the TV out of the hock shop and they won't know any difference. I lost some money and I thought, how am I going to get the little TV out of the hock shop? I know what I'll do, I'll hock the big TV to get the little TV out. And of course I lost that money. So then I thought I'll hock the microwave oven. Now here's my family on holiday in Port Macquarie and I cleaned their house out. Now I rang my father up because I said, Dad, you're not going to believe what I've done. I've just gambled everything. You know, I'm going to kill myself. And I stood on Newtown Station and only God knows I'm telling the truth. The train comes under the bridge and I thought if I jump in front of the train, I thought I'm not going to come back. I'm going to kill myself. You know, I seen the train coming and will I or won't I, will I or won't I. When I got to the top of the stairs, my heart jumping out of my chest, I said, that's it. I'm never gambling again. And you know what? 2 days later, I was in the TOB again.
Well, it is a tough issue and many people quite ignorantly polarise. You know, there's the good guys who are the people who are providing the counselling, and then of course there are the bad guys who are providing the gaming. I mean, that's a fairly narrow approach to it, because really ultimately while they're concentrating on the good guys and the bad guys, the people who are suffering, the problem gambler, is getting no attention whatsoever. It's really interesting, we all want a quick fix. I mean, we come from a society now, you want to lose weight, you take a tablet. You want to get fit, take a tablet. You Google when you want to find information. Dealing with addictions is quite the opposite. It takes time. There is no one quick fix. There is no pill.
I got down on my knees and I said, I'll do whatever it takes. I've had enough. So looking back on it now, that was a total surrender. So it's been over 11 years since I've had a bet. But in saying that, I understand today that it's a daily reprieve. I'm not cured, and I just keep surrendering each day. And as the days go by, I get stronger.
It's all about them dealing with one day at a time. And these people are the experts. Make no mistake, these people are the experts. We are just onlookers, and we have to listen to these people.
It's been a dream of mine for years because I've been in and out of recovery for so long and been involved in Gamblers Anonymous that at times I felt so helpless and frustrated when a gambler would seek for help and there was actually nowhere for them to go. They don't see a lot of hope. They say, well, what's the point? You know, I'm 30 or 40 or 60 and I've got no friends, my wife's left me or whatever, but we're able to impart some hope. And that is the most powerful thing on the planet. And I just feel thrilled to be part of it in some small way. if I can help somebody else, you know, that's part of me getting better, you know, so I'm really pleased to be, like I said, involved in some small way.